facebook.com/gistfm. Every Monday and Saturday, what are your political views? Keep a date.
Ụmụ ọkwa anyị na ụmụ na-akụ aka ege ntị agbata ọchị afọ ụzọ ọmụọ ọnkụ esi onye obodo papa nkụ na mbụ onye ọbụla ya na-ege ebe ọ na-adị FM 103.5 maka mpịtọrọ ya
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelt as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 Ebona DFM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio.
From 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed, let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Martin Efanshuku, aka Meta.
And Christy, aka Emelari, aka Classy.
From Monday to Friday, from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
The morning drive.
103.5 Ebona DFM.
Good morning and welcome to Bona, the 103.5 FM. Today, the 13th day of October 2023. Today is Friday. The time is a minute past the hour of 7, and it's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories, making the headlines. Please stay with us.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that the complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that the complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
You're welcome back to newspaper. You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. This morning we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on the Guardian newspaper, Leadership, Vanguard, Daily Post, Punch, Sun, The Nation. This day, and if time permits, we're also going to take a look at the Nigerian Tribune. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-9666-1035. You can as well join us on Facebook as we're live at Ebona at the 103.5 FM. Drop your comments on the comment section of the live video. You can equally stream us online via mixlr.com/gistfm. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. CSU saga: why Atiku's effort to unseat Tinubu remains a futile attempt, by Oshomeje. Sultan Oni: leaders canvass unity as Dukoro seeks gas development in Niger Delta. Kogi Guba: APC will win overwhelmingly on the strength of our structure achievements, not on ethnic sentiment. Governor Yahaya Bello. Hajj 2024: NACON fixes January 5th deadline for registration remittance for fare. Impersonator: 10 others back jail terms in Benin. ICPC track projects worth 500 billion naira in Benue, Akwa Ibom, Lagos, 21 others. House summons Minister Dabiri Erewa over alleged maltreatment of Nigerians in Ethiopia. Lagos Osun police buses becomes AIGs as PSC promotes 5,718 senior officers. Military deactivates 53 illegal refining sites, apprehends 19 suspects. Reps urge NMPC to revisit bioethanol project. UNICEF's learning passport hits 1.4 million as out-of-school children raised in Kano. UNICEF's learning passport hits 1.4 million as out-of-school children raised in Kano. CSU saga: why Tinubu will not respond to P2B on his credentials, by CSOs. Ibunedon Varsity has contributed in reducing deficit of nurses in Nigeria, says Vice Chancellor. Lawmakers tell NDDC nominees at screening. Lawmaker tells NDDC nominees at screening. Harsh economy forcing girls out of school. Ifeanyuba dumps YPP, joins APC. Cross River solicits federal government support to preserve state biodiversity hotspots. Pengassan falls under utilization of IOCs, divested assets to Nigerian oil firm. Falls under utilization of IOCs, divested assets to Nigerian oil firms. GOG records increased maritime attacks in 9 months. NAMA man urge more federal government commitment to grow auto sector. MAN urge more federal government commitment to grow auto sector. Troops identify bandits heaven, kill 50, arrest 114, rescue 49 hostages. AKK pipeline to be completed August 2024, says Ukwosa. Rising water level of River Benue causes panic amid government officials' inaction. Scout confirms existence of 20 formidable cult groups. Learning passport. Optometrics seek inclusion of eye care in health insurance. Nigeria deposits cross-border convention with African Union. OT calls for return of rail transportation service in Southeast. President Tinubu has been fair to all ethnic, religious groups, Christian leaders. Floods. Soludo makes case for fresh intervention in Anambra State. Foundation to set up skills acquisition centers in FCT schools. DSS canvasses modern approach to security threats. Action Aid urges government to prioritize girls' training on digital technology. Reps call for reintroduction of price control board. Military identifies safe havens. We've taken this. Federal government blows hot over sexual harassment in varsities. Sule promises to secure release of 4 abducted Nasarawa varsity students. Nigeria's economy reforms targets $1 trillion GDP growth in 8 years. Cardoso. We depend on touch to treat patients. Emergency nurses lament poor working condition. Court to rule on First Nation Airway MD Kayode Olukoyade's 1.7 billion naira alleged fraud case December. Tinubu appoints Olukoyede new EFCC chairman. Tinubu's diploma Bashiru urges federal government to consider prosecuting P2B Atiku for treason. WAEC denies awarding Anambra as best performing state in 2023 WASEC. Students protest 5 months of power blackout, threatens to boycott exams at KASU. Rose Vivo appeals a tribunal verdict affirming Sanwo-Olu's election. Federal government reiterates commitment to the development of cassava value chain. Umahi issues 14-day ultimatum to contractors to return to site. APC replies P2B, says Tinubu need no reintroduction. Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps boss backs move to float group of schools. Over 80 exhibitors showcase products at Nigeria Agri Expo. CSU certificate, Obi backs article, asks Tinubu to disclose real identity. Investing in girl child is for Nigeria's good, says Tinubu. And that's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. From the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to the Leadership newspaper. 26 trillion naira financial statement signed without finance minister's knowledge. Senate, African Union, ECOWAS, observers profile solutions to Liberia's electoral challenges. Police Commission promotes 12 Commissioner of Police, 19 DCPs, 21 ACPs. Girl child rights, a moral imperative. Promotion exam, no more yardstick for progression in Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, NIS, Tunji Ojo. Articles appeal, Mayor blockbuster. Tinubu tells Supreme Court. 8 years after, CBN opens forest border to 43 banned items. While Olukoyede was appointed EFCC chairman, presidency. AFCON 2023, Nigeria draw host Cote d'Ivoire as defending champion Senegal face Cameroon. Tinubu indebted to Kalo over Senate presidency. APC chieftain. A good day to be a dog is a carefully tale about. Ombugadu berates Governor Sule over comment on tribunal judges. Tinubu approves 260 emergency road repairs nationwide. Umahi. Fire outbreak as residents scoop fuel from falling tanker in Lagos. My Arsenal exit was out of my hands, says Balogun. Ajolu, Falana's wife, Badewolu, 55 others get sound title. Lagos residents ignore fire scare, scoop fuel from fallen tanker. When Rooney, most Premier League return, P2B's UNN, NYSC certificates show different names. Labour Party factional spokesman. Abducted Nasarawa varsity students regain freedom. Rivers police arrest woman who poured hot oil on husband. Federal government grants first petroleum exploration license under PIA. CBN lifts FX restrictions on 43 items banned by MFLA. Bandits kill ransom bearer in Kaduna. Why my managers took my Twitter. Imo National Assembly sits. Labour Party raises alarm over alleged celebration of NJC appeal court support by APC. APC senators now 60 as Ifanyoba dumps YPP. How 6-year-old boy was buried alive for stealing 1,000 naira in Kogi. England to honor Israel-Hamas war victims. Parapoli disowns 2 female suspects paraded over murder of hotelier. Abductors of Nasarawa varsity students demand 80 million naira ransom. UFC 294, Kamaru Osman to fight Kamzat Shimev. Israel attack, how Elon Musk's ex removed Hamas-linked accounts over European Union law. Saudi Arabia versus Nigeria as Super Eagles take on Roberto Mancini's Falcons. Why I removed ranking Abia as best performing state. NUC OK's London Business School, Sunderland Varsity to operate in Nigeria. Alleged 1.7 billion naira fraud. First Nation MD Olukoyede knows fate December 1st. Russian passport as a device of genocidal war against Ukraine. Russian passport as a device of genocidal war against Ukraine. Delta government falls construction coil over collapsed multi-story building. Delta government falls construction company over collapsed multi-story building. Ogoni projects court to rule on suit against federal government January 10th. National Assembly seat, Labour Party, PDP, urge appeal court, NJC to save them from Imo APC. Alleged malpractices, ACJHR seeks public hearing on petition against Sterling Oil. Tributes as family, others mourn late Braham Rabiu. And that's the much we can take from the leadership newspaper this morning.